Good evening, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters on Facebook, YouTube, and those who follow my short reel TikToks under HCS. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. As for me, I'm here at the vet because my dogs got in a fight early in the morning, and one of them's a little bit banged up. So they're checking him out to see there's nothing major with him. I guess he hit his head on the ground and he's been having the shakes or trembling. So my son wanted to bring him to the vet, so I'm out here at the vet. I'm just here to talk about, I don't know, I think I'm Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I'm thinking I am, I'm not sure. But I just want to talk about, when I place information out there because I get tired of people trying to tell me that there's no DDN. Those are just abbreviations for either the disembodied demonic Nephilim or the demonic disembodied Nephilim, which it means that the Nephilim, when the flood destroyed the Nephilim, the state in disembodied form, which is an unclean spirit, evil form, in which they roam earth in those forms. I try to tell people that's the form of what they're seeing, something beastly, because they have the abilities to shapeshift, manifest themselves to look like whatever. So when people are encountering Bigfoots or Dogmans, that supposedly they disappear into the trees, going into objects, vanishing in thin air, well, what they're actually running into is this disembodied demonic Nephilim, which I call a DDN. I guess some people get rattled, and I show them the proof. I showed them the proof through the book of Enoch, of what distinctly clears of what happened to the Nephilim when their body got destroyed and what they became, which was a disembodied demonic Nephilim, the DDN, of what I speak of. I've been dealing with this DDN all my life because I've seen them. I've seen how they attack people. They can possess people. They can bomb people. So, I'm bringing all this to light because I get tired of people coming into my group or going into my post trying to tell me all these other things. But when I show them the proof of what they're about, they want to backpedal and come up with something else. But I'm showing them the proof of what they're about. They can say whatever they want to say, but if they don't get no proof to back up of what they're talking about, well, it's just all talk, And for some reason, people are trying to hide the truth from other people within the cryptic community, paranormal community, wherever I share my evidence, my proof. I'm thinking I'm here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I'm not sure, but I'm going to continue to speak anyways. So there's people that have been coming at me all day today because I shared the information of what happened to the Nephilim, the offspring of the Washers. How when their body got destroyed, they became disembodied, in which we know them as demons. That's why I call it the disembodied demonic Nephilim. Because I get tired of people targeting me, saying I'm lying about it, but I showed them the proof. I showed them the proof that it's written within the book of Enoch, and they still don't want to believe the truth. I'm showing them the proof, and I guess this kind of individuals, because they're in their own format of what they believe in or what they're trying to accomplish, because they supposedly have years and years of work in the field, supposedly. I mean, so many years of works in the field, but you couldn't figure it out that they were in disembodied form. When people talk about they have DNA, how can you have DNA of something that's in disembodied form? How do you have DNA of something that's disembodied form? There's no way. That would be a lie. When they say that they have pictures of Bigfoots eating food. Where's the picture? They said that I have to prove nothing to me because they'll ask you if if you're saying you have something, we'll prove it so people could see what you're talking about. But if you can't back it up, then it's just you saying this and that. But if you can't back it up, then it's a lie, right? I had a certain individual following me around for about 2 days, as I'm trying to do my spiritual works. Like, for some reason, it triggered her when I talked about this disembodied demonic Nephilim. She got triggered real bad. Sister Christina, give me a thumbs up if I'm on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I'm not sure if I'm there, but if I am, give me a thumbs up. If this is where you're seeing this video, give me a thumbs up. But if not, I'm going to continue to talk about this. Yes. Sometimes you show people the truth of certain things and they don't want to accept it. But I'm not here to try to convince somebody that they already know what path they're on, what they want to believe in. I'm not here for that. I'm here for those that truly want to be awakened spiritually. They want to know the truth. That's what I'm here for, to awaken my brothers and sisters spiritually. But yes, I've been going through that in spite of me going through what I've been going through physically. I've been injured, for about 2 months now. I had an accident like two days ago, and all of a sudden it's kind of like there's a green light for Brother Abe Cias, that all these people are coming at me in a negative way. It's like people come in a negative way at me, and I pray for them, or I defend myself spiritually. Next thing you know, they're sending their buddies to come at me, to troll me, to anything I post to say something negative. It's like it's funny, funny to me, because they do that. It's funny, especially when they get pissed off that I talk about the disembodied demonic Nephilim, because that will mean that all their works, everything they've said and done, is BS. It's not the truth. I've shown the people the truth of what the disembodied demonic Nephilim are, in which they were the offspring of the Washers. They got destroyed by the Great Flood, and they became demonic, disembodied Nephilim. And their punishment, their unclean, evil spirits, is to roam earth to cause chaos and havoc. That's what they do, cause chaos and havoc. And they're tricksters. They attack. They do all kinds of chaos and havoc. So people that have their own groups, when I'm showing the truth, right? I'm showing the truth of what they are, why I call them DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim. I'm showing the spiritual proof through books that are written through the Bible, right? And books that are written, they're not in the Bible, but they belong within the Bible. And people are getting triggered from the cryptic community. They're getting triggered because it says it right there exactly what they are, and what many eyewitnesses have seen in the cryptic community, whether they've seen a Bigfoot, whether they've seen a dogman, or any other kind of cryptid. What they're really seeing is a DDN, the disembodied demonic Nephilim, that's roaming all throughout the earth. It doesn't matter if it's in a wooded area. It doesn't matter if it's here where I'm at. They're roaming around us. So we have to be a certain way spiritually. The way we have to be spiritually, we have to maintain the love foundation. We can't be angry. And it's hard when people come at you in a negative way, I could turn the cheek the other way, but I'd rather speak to them in truth. And when I speak to them in truth, they don't like it. Because they don't want to hear the truth. When they come at me with something negative, I come at them with something positive. Prayer. They dislike that. When I rebuke the DDN, when I'm out there investigating and they come at me spiritually, and I tie bind and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name, they flee. No different than the people that are coming at me in a negative way. Always trying to find a way to try to tarnish my reputation or to make me look bad. But people are not buying it because they know Abe Cias. They know the works that I do. I'm not at 100% right now because, like I said, I'm injured, but spiritually, I'm spiritually strong. No matter what my body is feeling, it's not going to stop me from doing the spiritual works that I do. I'm going to continue to do this works. So I just decided to make this video to answer to the people that have been trolling me. They've been talking bad about me. I'm not even going to say their names because I already done said what I had to say about them. The only thing I got to say about the individuals that come me in a negative way is I'm giving you answers to what the questions that you're asking me, and I'm showing you the proof of why they are called. I call them the DDN. The DDN is the disembodied demonic Nephilim. I showed you the proof, and even with the proof that I show you, you still want to come in a negative way. Well, the only thing I have to say to those individuals that have been trolling me is you don't have to comment anything. Even though I'm showing you the proof, you don't have to come in at me, comment anything or come at me in a negative way. You can all you got to do is just scroll by and troll on. You don't have to follow me. If I'm your friend, you can unfriend me. You don't have to troll me if you hate me that bad. But I see what you was trying to do. You was trying to see if I was going to go out of character, say something really bad about you, but I didn't. I would just listen to what you were saying, but you couldn't have a normal conversation with me because you can't, because you was trying to find something bad on me. I never disrespect you in any kind of way. The only thing I did is mistake your group name that I'm not even on for what I thought you were calling. Like me, I called this disembodied demonic Nephilim DDNs. That's what I thought you called them by the name that I said. But you explained to me different. It's a simple, what do you call it? Confusion on my part. But I didn't mean to disrespect in any kind of way. But since we're talking about that, it felt like to me that it's similar to what I'm running into, because I've seen some of your pictures that you have, and it's similar to what I got. How they have this beastly form. They're not in our reality or world 100% flesh. They're here in disembodied form. So I could see some similarity there. But my pictures, I have the full-blown pictures. I don't try to go crop into something very small to make something out of nothing, that might resemble something, because if you look at the full picture, it will be something very minute, very small. I don't do that. What I do, I just place a picture how it is, and so people can see. I might put a little arrow, a little circle to where it's at, so you can see the full picture, so you can see how big it really is. And sometimes I'll zoom in a little bit so y'all can see it. That's what I do. But excuse me that for those, like I said, that come at me negative way, if you don't like my works, like I said, you can unfriend me. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to comment on my post. You look as always that same zeals. I don't like them. Just troll on. You don't have to say nothing. It's like, I'm not following y'all. I'm not in your friends list. I'm not following your group. I'm not into your works. I'm just doing my own thing. I've respected your works, but not trolling you. If I don't like your works, I just don't want no association with your group or what you do, because I'm not seeing eye to eye what you're trying to do, what you're trying to say. You was trying to tell me that a Bigfoot was eating something. You tried to tell me, there's people that offer animal things to the beings that are in the woods. But I try to tell you, now I was in the military, I served in the military. There's a lot of critters that are out there that if you leave a piece of bread, you leave an apple or anything on the ground, they will eat it. You got possums, you got raccoons, you got rats, you got foxes, you got weasels, you got all kinds of animals that are out there. Besides your claim, you saying that a Bigfoot is eating whatever you're placing out there. You said you have proof. They have a picture. I said, show me that picture. She told me, you told me, I don't follow your orders. It's like, what the hell? If you're claiming you have a picture of a Bigfoot eating something, right? Well, show me. Show me so I could see the picture that you have a picture of a real life Bigfoot eating something. You got mad because I said that, and next thing you know, you're not saying nothing no more. But you've been trolling me for 2 days on not just in spiritual encrypted encounters. You've been trolling me on other groups that have placed my pictures, my evidence. And the thing that you disliked in every post that I posted has to do with the abbreviation of DDN, which means disembodied demonic Nephilim, or you want to call it demonic disembodied Nephilim. It's the same thing. And you had something negative to say in every post that I placed on all the groups, trying to start something with me to try to make me look like the bad guy. It's ridiculous. I mean, for people to have that much time to focus on you like that, they must not really like the works that I do. And when I place a picture or I'll talk about something, I'll show you a proof. If I have to show a short reel, a picture, or if I have to tell you what a DDN is by looking into the book of Enoch, which I did, and showed you what it is, exactly what it is and what it does. What it is a evil demonic spirit of the fallen, or should I say the destroyed Nephilim. That's what they are. And people troll me for 2 days. Today was pretty bad. I was trying to watch a football game and I was just seeing all these comments. I had one that was telling me they had DNA. They're saying that the Bigfoot is the Nephilim. And I said, okay, how can you have DNA of a Bigfoot? Because, like I said, the DDN is mistaken. The Bigfoots and Dogmen are mistaken for Nephilim. But the bigger question is, how can that be if it's in disembodied form? What does it mean, disembodied form? It's a spirit form. So whoever's got this DNA from a spirit is lying, because you cannot get DNA from a spirit. So somebody there lied to the audience, lied to their followers. There's no way you can get DNA from something that's disembodied or in spirit. But that's the things that have been happening. People been coming at me hard. It's kind of like when you're down and you're going through things. It's like, for some reason, people come at you in a hard way because they see you down and think that you're down and out or you're weak, and they decide to come at you. But then when you talk to them nicely or you pray for them, they get even more mad because of what they're trying to do is not working. It's not working because you're not allowing the negativity to affect your heart. I'm paying the piper right now from doing the investigations that I do. I'm pretty banged up. I got cuts right now. Got a messed up toe. I got all kinds of bumps and bruises all over my body, probably from head to toe right now. But that's not going to stop me doing my spiritual works. Something could happen to me physically, but it ain't going to stop me spiritually. It ain't going to stop me from losing my faith in Jesus Christ. It's not going to stop me from tie-binding, rebuking something that's unclean. I'm going to continue to do the works that I do. And I believe that's the only reason that these people come at me in a negative way, because they don't want people to know the truth. They don't want people to know exactly what they're dealing with. They know what they're dealing with because they love that. They love the darkness. That's what they believe in, is the darkness. So by me calling out the DDN, which is something unclean, evil, they get offended because that's what they practice or worship, right? Witchcraft, necromancy. So they think it's some kind of power. The only way it could be some kind of power if you allow it to affect you. If you open your heart to it to affect you, to bond you, possess you, then you're really giving up on yourself. Because if you're not fighting, then you've already given up in life and given up yourself, in which they will have the capability to take you out of this world, because you've given up in your faith and you believe. You're giving up in a relationship with Jesus Christ. So you give up, and what's there? The unseen. The unseen is there to pick up the scraps, because the main goal, the disembodied demonic Nephilim, what I shall call the DDN, the main goal is to cause chaos and havoc, but to collect as many souls as possible. You know, when we talk about hellhounds, wraith, these beings that come for the souls, that's what they're about. They're soul collectors. That's what they do. But yeah, I read it in a lot of cases today, in a lot of groups. You know, some people loved the pictures that I'm placing, and they love the stuff that I said, the proof of what they are. But it triggered a lot of people that do not have a relationship with Jesus Christ. It triggered a lot of people that really do not have a love foundation, and they rather have anger, hatred in the heart. I'm not even going to say the names of the people, because it's not worth it for me to say the names. You know, I could say names of a lot of people that came at me in a negative way, but it's not going to change their viewing, or it's not going to change the heart. The reason it's not going to change the heart is because they're allowing this unseen forces to bond them. You know, they're being spiritually bonded, and they don't see the error of the ways. So, but me, I'm going to talk about what I have to talk about. As y'all seen, I didn't mention nobody's name, but I know after they troll me and they look at this video, they're going to troll me again. They're going to say something to me, even though I didn't say their name or talk to them directly. I said indirectly, but they know who they are. They're going to come in a negative way because that's what they're about. I'm a good guy. You know, I have a lot of love in my heart. You know, I mean, shoot, I'm out here in the cold waiting for my son to get the dog, you know, from the vet to check out the dog, because he got in a fight with my other dog in the morning. So we're here at the vet. You know, I have a love kind in heart, but at the same time, I speak in truth. And when I speak in truth, but this is for anybody speaking truth, you call out the BS, you know? We call out the BS because nobody wants to follow BS or something that's a lie. So you talk in truth. And people that are living in the lie, that are living in false stories, when they hear my truth, they get offended because it interferes in what they consider their truth, in which it's a lie, you know, and they get pissed off because it's interfering in their peace. Their peace where they think it's peace. But then when it awakens other viewers, right, and the viewers that they might be following them gives me a thumbs up, they say great work or something like that, it triggers what they're doing. So they come at me in a negative way. How you doing, Sister Chelsea? We got Sister Valerie, Sister Christina, Brother Philip Barnes. I'm a nice guy. Chelsea knows me. I'm a nice guy. I'm a real nice guy. I got a good heart. You know, it's just like, I just try to get people motivated. You know, even though I'm going through what I'm going through, you know, I'm a veteran. You know, I have my my own things to worry about, my own health conditions to worry about. But you don't see me trying to hustle anybody. You don't trying to see me deceiving people because that's not what I'm about. You know, there's a lot of people that are hustling people within the crypto community, paranormal community, talking about donations to send them money when certain individuals are really safe. They're with their mothers, you know. I don't know. I just see a lot of things that, as a single father, me raising my son by myself since he was small, I've seen him go through every grade. He's already graduated high school. He's a young adult. When I see people blaming everybody else besides themselves for losing their child, or they're pointing fingers at people like me or other people, in which if I was there raising his son, I know his son would be in a good place because I raised my son. The only thing is, what happened for his son to not be there with him? You know, what did he do wrong that somebody intervened and pulled the son to be with the mother? You know, you can't blame that on me. That's on you. You can't blame that on nobody. That's on you. But sooner or later, the truth will be revealed why your son was removed from your custody. Sooner or later, it will be revealed. You know that saying, that lie lasts till the truth comes out. And I'm sorry for being an honest, blunt person, but that's the way I am. Just there was some Sister Philip Barnes. Sister, what was it? I think she was there. I don't know if she's here or not. But I've taken people there. They're like, just to the area of Elms Grove, and I said, look, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a certain activity here, and you know, just witness it for yourself. Use your senses, and they witnessed, and they heard something. They heard movement, like something was running around with them, and they came out and said, you know what? I wouldn't come here at night. If there's activity during the day, I can only imagine nighttime. You know? You see the activity that I capture during the day, and I got it on camera through the live feeds. And nighttime's even worse. But anyways, this was just a quick video. I was watching the game of Houston Texans dominated the Cleveland Browns big time. But just a quick video, brothers and sisters, just to let y'all know, don't believe all the nonsense the people are trying to say about me, especially people that have a known track record of being liars and they like to bully people through lies. You know, I'm nobody to lay back and sit back from somebody coming in a negative way. I'm the type of person that I'll defend myself and I'll show proof, you know. These people always tell me, show me receipts. Well, I always show them receipts. Things that they say are negative towards me or whatever, but I don't got time to be fighting with people, with negative people. I got bigger works to do, and the bigger works that I do is the things that I do there on spiritual encrypted encounters. But anyways, I want to thank y'all. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you and your families. Always remember to always maintain the Law Foundation. If I sound loud here, it's because my ears, you know, I was a tanker. My ears messes up my range of if I'm speaking loud or not, you know, so I can't really tell if I'm talking loud or whatever. But just because I talk loud don't mean that I'm mad. I'm not mad at all. You know, doing the spiritual works is very important to maintain the Love Foundation daily, and that's what I do. I maintain it daily. But anyways, everybody have a beautiful, blessed evening, and God bless every single one of y'all. your families, and I will be placing some pictures later on tonight on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Peace, everybody.